In the last episode, episode 1, we asked a simple question. What happens when intelligent systems enter the economy? But now, we are witnessing AI systems that can hire other AI systems. Systems that can buy services, complete tasks, and even coordinate work across the internet. Almost like participants inside an economy. But that raises a deeper question. What if machines are no longer just tools in the economy, but participants inside it? In this episode, we're going to investigate this step by step. First, we'll look at the experiment that revealed this behavior. Then we will explore how AI agents began coordinating with each other. After that, we'll examine the early systems where machines exchange services and resources. And finally, we will ask the bigger question researchers are now asking. Are we witnessing the early foundations of a machine economy? So let's start with the experiment that surprised everyone. Today, the global economy is built around one basic idea. Participants, companies, workers, consumers, investors, each making decisions about effort, cost, and reward. But something new is beginning to enter that system: intelligent software. Systems that can observe information, make decisions, and take action. For years, AI worked mostly as a tool, a calculator, a search engine, a recommendation system. Simple example is, when you open YouTube, the videos you see on your homepage are not random. An AI recommendation system analyzes things like videos you watched before, how long you watched them, videos people with similar interests watch, topics you search for, then it recommends videos it thinks you are most likely to watch next. But modern AI systems are becoming something different. They can plan, they can reason, and increasingly, they can act independently to achieve goals. And when a system can pursue a goal on its own, it begins to resemble something familiar: an economic participant. In early 2023, developers began experimenting with something called AutoGPT. Instead of giving an AI a single task, AutoGPT allowed the system to break down a goal into multiple steps. Then it would execute those steps on its own. For example, someone could give the system a goal like, build an online business. The AI would then research ideas, analyze competitors, write a website, generate marketing copy, and attempt to execute the plan. At one point, an AutoGPT agent even attempted something unexpected. It tried to hire a human worker on a task marketplace. You may ask why? Well, because it needed help solving a CAPTCHA verification test. The AI couldn't solve the CAPTCHA itself, so it tried to outsource the task. A human didn't ask for it, but the system reasoned that outsourcing was the best solution. That moment revealed something fascinating. The AI wasn't just executing commands, it was making economic decisions. Once developers saw this behavior, they began experimenting further. Instead of a single AI system, they created multiple AI agents. Each agent specialized in a different task. One agent would research information, another would write code, another would generate designs. And instead of one system doing everything, they started delegating work to each other. In some experiments, one AI agent could request help from another agent, almost like hiring a contractor. And the more these systems interacted, the more their behavior started to resemble something familiar. A marketplace of services, each system performing tasks, each system exchanging value, each system contributing to a larger objective. At a small scale, it looks like a clever experiment, but at a larger scale, it begins to resemble something much bigger, an economic system composed of intelligent agents. Now imagine scaling this idea beyond a laboratory experiment. Instead of a few AI agents, imagine millions of them, each capable of performing specialized tasks, writing code, analyzing data, designing products, running simulations. Now imagine these systems interacting through digital marketplaces. One AI system needs computing power, so it buys access from another network. Another AI needs specialized data, so it purchases that data from another system. Another AI needs help solving a problem, so it hires another AI agent to complete the task. Suddenly, the interactions begin to resemble something we already understand: an economy. Except instead of only humans participating, intelligent systems are also making decisions. But there is a deeper reason why this is important. Complex systems require coordination. In human society, we coordinate through economic signals. We coordinate through Prices, markets, incentives. They help answer questions like who should do the work, who should receive the reward, which solutions are most efficient. Without those signals, large systems struggle to organize themselves. And as AI systems become more autonomous, they face the same problem. How should they coordinate their actions? How should they decide which tasks are worth doing? How should they allocate resources? One possible answer is surprisingly familiar: markets. If intelligent systems begin coordinating through markets, something new begins to emerge: machine economics. An environment where intelligent systems interact through incentives, where AI agents exchange services, where digital systems evaluate cost, effort, and reward, and where decisions are increasingly made by autonomous software. This doesn't mean humans disappear from the system, but it does mean the economy may begin to include new types of participants. That is, new economy players. Participants that never sleep, never get tired, and can operate at global scale. This raises an even bigger question. If AI systems can make economic decisions, who sets the rules of that system? Who designs the incentives? Who ensures those systems behave safely? Because once millions of autonomous agents begin interacting inside an economy, their collective behavior may become extremely complex. And at that point, we may not just be building smarter software. We may be witnessing the early formation of something new, an AI economic layer operating alongside the human one. Today, we explored a new possibility: that intelligent systems may not only assist the economy, they may begin to be a player inside it. And once millions of autonomous agents begin interacting inside an economy, their collective behavior may become extremely complex. For centuries, economies were built by humans. Now, for the first time, they may begin to include machines. But if machines are going to participate in the economy, they still need something else, a way to exchange value autonomously. Which raises the next question: what kind of money could machines actually use? If you're curious about the future of autonomous AI systems, digital agents, and the technologies emerging across American, European, and all over the world research labs, you can hit the subscribe button to follow the investigation. You can also like, share, comment to join the discussion, and let's explore together. Because the story of AI autonomy is only just beginning.